Book of Heaven, Volume 13, December 3rd, 1921. Redemption is salvation, the divine will is sanctity. I was feeling all doubtful and annihilated about all that my Jesus says of his divine will, and I thought to myself, how is it possible that he let so many centuries pass without making known these prodigies of the divine will, and that he did not choose among so many saints one who would give rise to this sanctity, fully divine? Yet there were the apostles and many other great saints who made the whole world stunned. Now, as I was thinking of this, not giving me time and interrupting my thought, he came and told me,
"The little daughter of my will does not want to convince herself. Why do you still doubt?"
"Because I see myself bad, and the more you say, the more annihilated I feel." And Jesus?
"And this is what I want, your annihilation. And the more I speak to you about my will, since my word is creative, it creates my will in yours. And yours, before the power of mine, remains annihilated and lost. Here is the reason for your annihilation. Know that your will must dissolve within mine, just as the snow dissolves at the rays of a burning sun. Now, you must know that the greater is the work I want to do, the more preparations are needed. How many prophecies, how many preparations, how many centuries did not precede my redemption? How many symbols and figures did not anticipate the conception of my celestial mama? Then, after redemption was accomplished, I had to strengthen man in the goods of redemption. And for this, I chose the apostles as the strengtheners of the fruits of redemption, in which, with the sacraments, they were to seek after the lost man and lead him to safety. So, redemption is salvation. It is to save man from any precipice. This is why I told you another time that making the soul live in my will is greater than redemption itself, because being saved by living a life in the middle, now falling and now standing up, is not so difficult after all. And this was impetrated by my redemption, because I wanted to save man at any cost, and this I entrusted to my apostles, as depositories of the fruits of redemption. So, having yet to do the lesser, I left out the greater than, reserving other times for the fulfillment of my high designs. Now the living in my will is not only salvation, but is sanctity which must rise over all other sanctities, and which must carry the mark of the sanctity of its Creator. Therefore, minor sanctities were to come first, as cortege, bearers, messengers, preparations for this sanctity, fully divine. And just as in redemption, I chose my incomparable Mama as link of connection with me, from which were to descend all the fruits of redemption, so I chose you as link of connection, from which the sanctity of living in my will was to have its beginning, and having come out of my will to bring me the complete glory of the purpose for which man was created, it was to return along the same step of my will in order to return to its Creator. What is your wonderment then? These are things established ab eterno, and no one will be able to move them. And since the thing is great, it is to establish my kingdom in the soul also on earth. I have acted like a king when he must take possession of a kingdom. He does not go there first, but first he has his royal palace prepared. Then he sends his soldiers to prepare the kingdom and to dispose the peoples to his subjection. Then follow the guards of honor, the ministers, and the last one is the king. This is decorous for a king. So I have done. I had my royal palace prepared, which is the church. The soldiers have been the saints to make me known to the peoples. Then came the saints who have sowed miracles as the most intimate ministers. Now I myself come to reign as king. Therefore I had to choose a soul in whom to make my first dwelling, and to found this kingdom of my will. So, let me reign and give me full freedom.
Thank you for being a part of our community here at Divine Will app. If you enjoy listening to Jesus's lessons on how to live in the divine will, please give this video a thumbs up. Your likes help us reach more souls yearning to live in the kingdom of the divine will. We'd love to hear your thoughts and reflections, So drop a comment below. Your insights not only enrich our community, but also inspire others on their spiritual journey. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By joining us, you're helping to spread the news of the kingdom of the divine will, so that together we can bring His kingdom to reign on earth as it is in heaven. In the divine will, always.